Welcome back to our channel. Today, there are football clubs. Then, there is Arsenal Football Club, a living heartbeat, a restless giant, a never-ending story of triumph, heartbreak, evolution, revolution, identity, and destiny. In the last few weeks, the hottest news surrounding the club has ignited the entire football world. From injury updates to transfer negotiations, from tactical innovations to the rising stars who are quietly changing the club's DNA, Arsenal has once again become the most talked about team in the Premier League, Europe, and beyond. This letter is for the fans, the ones who never switch off, never give up, never stop believing, never stop analyzing, and never stop dreaming. This is for those who stay awake at night thinking about lineups, injuries, potential signings, rival weaknesses, fixture difficulty, and the long walk toward silverware. This is the Arsenal letter, a deep dive into every major story surrounding the club right now, written with emotion, clarity, drama, and a fan's unbroken spirit. Arteta's new Arsenal, a project reaching its climax. Arteta has been called many things: visionary, perfectionist, stubborn, genius, student of Guardiola, future elite coach, emotional leader, tactical innovator. But today, the hottest news around Arsenal is that Arteta's project is reaching its final phase. For years, Arsenal fans were told to be patient. Trust the process, they said. And now, the results are beginning to speak louder than any words. The team now plays with consistency, identity, control, aggression, maturity, collective ambition. And yet, what makes the latest Arsenal news so explosive is the rumor emerging from inside the training ground. Arteta has a new tactical blueprint he is preparing for the second half of the season. It involves a more fluid front three, an advanced role for Rice, a hybrid midfielder-defender rotation, a more unpredictable final third structure. This is not just evolution. This is a tactical revolution designed to break the defensive walls that frustrated Arsenal last season. And the squad? They are buying in fully. The energy at London Colney is being described by insiders as championship level. Declan Rice, injury update, and his transformation into a titan. Declan Rice is easily one of the biggest talking points in Arsenal's hottest news cycle. When reports emerged that he had picked up discomfort, the entire fan base froze. Arsenal without Rice is like a ship without a rudder. But the latest update? Extremely positive. Rice is pushing to be available, pushing to lead, pushing to influence the game like only he can. He has become the emotional and tactical anchor of the entire squad. Not just a midfielder, not just a ball winner, not just an engine, but a leader, a presence, a force that elevates everyone around him. In matches where Arsenal looked shaky, Rice restored control. In matches where Arsenal needed intensity, Rice set the tone. In matches where Arsenal required calm, Rice dictated the rhythm. And the stats? Speechless. Aerial duels won, recoveries, ball progression, defensive dominance, transitional control. Rice has become the player Arsenal fans dreamed of, and more. Mosquera, the breakout star nobody saw coming. The hottest surprising news in North London is the rise of Juan Mosquera. Every training session clip, every insider report, every tactical briefing features one sentence: Mosquera is ready. Nobody expected his development to accelerate this fast. Nobody expected his calmness, his strength, his ball control, or his reading of the game to be this advanced. Some staff are even whispering that he might be one of the best defensive prospects Arsenal have had in a decade. If injuries hit, if rotation is needed, if structure changes, Mosquera will be ready. Arsenal fans have been waiting for a young defender who can truly challenge the senior players. Mosquera is making that leap. Kai Havertz, the reinvention story of the season. There are football stories, and there are redemption arcs. Kai Havertz is writing the latter. From flop to underrated to essential to irreplaceable, Havertz has become Arsenal's most quietly impactful player in the squad. The latest news from the club suggests that Arteta now sees Havertz as a forward, a midfielder, a link-up specialist, an aerial threat, a physical reference point, and a pressing leader. And against Brentford, he dominated the game in silence, won every duel, controlled transitions, and gave Arsenal the physical dimension they were missing. Even the pundits who doubted him are now saying Havertz is becoming Arsenal's key man. Saka's role change, Arteta's big secret. One of the most important pieces of current Arsenal news is Arteta's decision to change Bukayo Saka's role. The details? Saka is now rotating inside more, creating overloads in midfield, acting as a second playmaker, reducing isolation, and increasing goal contributions through smarter positioning. This is a long-term adaptation designed to protect Saka from burnout while making him even more dangerous. And the results are already showing. Gabriel Martinelli, the evolution of a killer. If there is one player who has Arsenal fans buzzing, it is Gabriel Martinelli. His performance against Brentford was electric. Relentless pressing, 1v1 dominance, shooting aggression, tactical intelligence, direct running. Inside the club, the talk is growing louder. Martinelli is becoming a complete forward, not just a winger. This is why Arteta has started experimenting with central movements, inverted runs, and creative combinations. Some coaches even believe Martinelli will eventually become a full-time striker. Arsenal transfer news, the biggest rumors right now. Some of the hottest news swirling around Arsenal today includes transfer updates that could reshape the club. Targets being discussed internally, a right-footed winger, a ball-playing midfielder, a versatile defender, a young striker with pace. Names are circulating, but Arsenal are working in silence, as always. The major story: Arteta wants one big signing, a player who changes everything just like Rice did. Injury news: who is close to returning? Players close to returning: Thomas Partey, progressing well, targeted for a phased comeback. Smith Rowe, monitoring ongoing, could return sooner than expected. Timber, strong development, fitness improving weekly. Arsenal's injury list is shrinking, and that is massive for the club's rhythm and tactical flexibility. The dressing room atmosphere, the best in years. Many insiders are calling it the strongest team chemistry since Wenger's peak years. Players are motivated, united, focused, hungry, connected to the fans, fully committed to Arteta. This is the type of atmosphere that winners possess. This is the kind of unity that brings trophies home. Arsenal's title challenge, the inside truth. Here's the truth behind Arsenal's hottest discussion point. The players believe they can win the league. Not hope, not dream, believe. The mentality shift has happened. The fear is gone. The expectation is rising. Arsenal are no longer the young team learning. They're contenders, real contenders, respected, feared, focused. And with every training session, every tactical adjustment, every match, Arsenal edge closer to their destiny. Why this season feels different. This season has the squad depth, the tactical versatility, the maturity, the intensity, the leadership, the hunger, the consistency. Arsenal now have their best defense in years, a more complete midfield, more goals in the team, more experience, more confidence. This is no longer a project. This is a mission.